This is a very sensitive message for some people. And I received this message yesterday, and I have to be honest about this message too. Like, even though it's hard for me to deliver, I have to be upfront and honest with you guys. And I know some of you guys may have been asking God, like, why certain people consistently try to attack you. And oftentimes when we are walking with God, or we elevate, or whatever it is that happens in your life, you're gonna have haters here and there, and you can't avoid them, but you have to remember something. You can't let, because you have certain haters and you're uncomfortable in certain positions, you can't let that cause you to run away and hide in a shell and to abandon your calling, or abandon your purpose, abandon your mission that God has specifically given you. You can't let these people do that. That's exactly what they want you to do. There's times to take, like I said in earlier video, there's times you can take a break. Yes, you can stop in the race. When you're finished your lap, you drink a drink of water. You get what I'm saying? You wipe off your sweat, and then you go back in, right? But you can't completely abandon, because it's kind of like you're not going to be able to elevate if you're not able to do what it is God needs you to do. And when God needs you to do something and help his people, or when he needs you to, whatever career you're in, wherever he's putting you for your purpose, hiding away is not going to help you elevate. You get what I'm saying? Working hard and consistently putting yourself on the front line every single day and showing up, even when it's hard, just showing up is what's going to help you elevate to the next level. And a lot of times when people attack you with spell work and attack you with rituals, is because they want you to hide away. They want to make you feel so uncomfortable that you can't think clearly. You're fogged and you can't be yourself, and mentally you don't know what's going on because you feel like you're confused mentally. All that are signs of witchcraft, right? And they do all this stuff to you to make you guys want to hide away. But the point of me saying this is that you're going to come into these encounters, no matter, even if you've defeated one Goliath, you're going to meet a new Goliath. You're never going to be able to avoid them. And God talks about this. However, this is why he ensures that we're spiritually equipped, so we know how to fight when it's time for us to fight. Do you see what I'm saying? And this is why he gives us knowledge about warfare. This is why it's important to learn and to teach about warfare, so we have this understanding as to what we are up against. So when it happens, we're already prepared for it, right? And we don't back down, or we don't give up, because where God needs to take you, you have to be able to show up. In order for him to take you there, you have to be able to show up, okay? And the tactic, like I said, the tactic these people use is to try to get you to not show up. Because if you don't show up, you can't move forward. You see what I'm saying? So, you're never going to really escape anyone trying to come forward, because it's just a part of the walk. It's a part of the journey. However, when you do have someone who is consistently doing it, oftentimes it's a person who seeks revenge, okay? And that's what the message is about. I did hear the Holy Spirit say revenge, and this is a question that somebody asked God: why does this person continuously seem to attack me? And for some of you guys, you'll have attackers from different places, but there'll be that very one person, or two people, or three people. In my case, it's 4 people who consistently attack, and they will stop and take a break for a little bit, and then something else will trigger them to go back and doing it again, okay? It's like they'll come and go, but they are the consistent attackers. It's the ones that no matter what, it's like they come back and do the same thing again. These are the ones who are very much revengeful, and these are the ones who very much cannot stand where God is taking you. I am speaking on this because I am going through this myself, and it's a very emotional situation, and it's on and off for me too. Like, there's times where there's times where these attackers will stop, and I'll feel normal. I feel good. I feel like, okay, yeah, I got my life back. Yay. Yay, I'm happy again, And then it's like, as soon as I achieve something, whether it's like I post something, or whether I drop something, or like a line or something, or whether it's a photo shoot or something, even just me being happy and posting a photo of me being happy, certain achievements will trigger the person or the people that are consistent with the attacks, and it will trigger them, and the jealousy will trigger them so much, or just seeing you happy or smiling will trigger them so much. It's like that's all that's needed for them to go back to that place of, I'm gonna pay someone again to do another ritual. You see what I'm saying? And the point of me saying this is because I'm going through this too, and it's like a lot of you guys go through this. It's like whenever you're achieving something, that's when someone attacks you, right? And I'm saying, don't run away. Don't let, because these people consistently go back and do the same thing when you're achieving something, don't let that stop you from achieving things. You get what I'm saying? Now, when you know, okay, if you know this is a consistent pattern, you got to say to yourself, okay, I know I'm about to post something. I know I'm about to launch my website soon, or I know I'm about to launch this photo soon, or I know I'm about to do this soon, and I have to publicly do it, because how else am I going to elevate if I don't publicly do this? I know I have to do it. I know after I do it, I might get attacked. So you know what? I'm going to post it, or I'm going to launch it, or I'm going to, I'm going to announce it at this specific time. And that's when God approves of that specific time, because then that way, after you do it, you can kind of pull away for a bit, and you can kind of fight the warfare in that moment. Get on your knees and pray and do what you got to do. I know it's annoying to have to keep doing that, but every time you achieve something, these vengeful people are going to do that. And people that seek revenge are evil. And this happens to a lot of people who are dealing with narcissists, okay? And, when you're dealing with narcissists in your family, or people in general, an ex, or someone that keeps coming back, it's usually someone that does not want to see you have any type of happiness in your life, any type of satisfaction in your life. And when someone is revengeful, they're getting revenge on you, and it's like, what did I do to deserve someone getting revenge on me? You don't have to do anything. A lot of times when people don't want to take accountability for their life or their walk or what's going on in their life, they will look for someone to blame, okay? Because they don't want to take accountability. And when you're dealing with narcissists, that's how it is. They don't want to take accountability for how their life is or for what's going on in their life. So instead, they will seek revenge on you. And you know what the most saddest part is? It's like, when they seek revenge on you, it's like whatever they do to you backfires, and it affects them. And when it affects them, it makes them even more angry to come after you. Do you see what I'm saying? It's like they get more angry to come after you. Okay, and the example of this is Moses. Like when he was running, and the Lord hardened Pharaoh's heart. But God hardened Pharaoh's heart, but Pharaoh's heart was already hardened. That's why it was easy for Pharaoh to do to go after Moses, because God knew Pharaoh wasn't going to repent. You know what I'm saying? God knew Pharaoh still had malicious intentions. So Pharaoh's heart was hardened and went after Moses again, even after he already released them, because he really just did not want to see them live in freedom, right? Same concept with Saul. Saul envied David so badly, he tried to attack David, and it got to a point where he couldn't help himself. It's like he was up and down with David. One minute he's like, okay, let me just not do this anymore to David. I'm done doing this to David. And then he couldn't help himself. When he saw David achieve something else, it triggered him to the point where he went after David again. And he couldn't help himself because his heart wasn't in the right place, right? And that's what's happening to a lot of you guys when you guys have the consistent attackers, is every time they see that you're elevating or they see that you're happy, it's like something triggers them, and then they have to go back and do the same thing again. Hence why God always says to stay quiet when it comes to your achievements and stuff, and only post your achievements when you have to and when it's time. Not before the time, but when it's time. That's why he says never talk about what you're going to do before it's done. Just do it and then post it. Because when you already achieve something behind the scenes and you post it or you announce it or whatever, they can't sabotage what's already been prepped, what's already been done. They can't sabotage what has been placed upon the table, okay, in the presence of them, right? So I just wanted to let you guys know that whoever's asking, why are these people doing this? It's because they are getting revenge. And a lot of times they want to get revenge for something you didn't even do. They are blaming you for things that are going wrong in their life, and they're not taking accountability. And that's the problem. The more they keep doing this, the more worse it is for them. Okay, so I encourage you that no matter what happens, even if they come back and consistently do it and they take breaks and come back, keep going. You cannot let, oh my gosh, I'm scared to do this because if I do this, I'm going to get attacked. No, you can't let people block your purpose. You can't let people cause you now to be disobedient to your walk of life and your walk with God. You can't. That's their problem. If they want to be vengeful, revengeful, let them be revengeful. Okay, what they don't understand is the more and more they touch the anointed, the more and more they do prophets harm, the more worse things are going to be for them. But you got to keep going no matter what. You got to keep pushing forward no matter what. The more you keep going, you're going to start getting used to it, to the point where you know when you're strategic with when you drop things. You're more strategic with when you post things. You're more strategic with when you do certain things and when you reveal certain things. And that's how it's supposed to be. Okay? But don't let, because of someone's vengeful way or someone's hate for you, don't let because of that now you abandon your purpose, you abandon your mission, you abandon your calling in this life, because you deserve every single blessing that God is about to place on that table for you. So don't let anyone block you or anyone stop you. That's what they want to do. I love you guys. Keep pushing. Bye.